allowing space for them to have their experience without wanting to control, like straight right up from the get-go, without wanting to control what they're experiencing. Sometimes just that, it sounds so simple and subtle, and it is simple. Sometimes just that is enough for them, for the conflict to dissipate, or for them to figure it out. Like I remember when I was a teacher on yard duty, because there's lots of, there's conflict in the yard, in a schoolyard. We probably remember ourselves as children even, seeing the conflict in the schoolyard from that perspective. Is that when I would see conflict and I would just go and stand with the children, and not from a standing over them with my arms crossed type of energy, just a purely standing there and being present and allowing space for their experience. Sometimes that would be enough for them to work it out. And that's really powerful for them to be able to do that. So that's the first step. Allowing space for their experience and being completely present with them in it. And then if it's still not moving yet towards resolution, then we can kind of insert ourselves more as a guide for their experience, where we can ask prompting questions to help move them towards resolution. Like, okay, maybe say, for example, maybe there's one child's playing with the truck and the other child just rips it out of his hands because she wants the truck. And the child that had the truck is crying, right? So prompting, and like, okay, so instead of being reactive, you're present, you're allowing space for their experience, but it doesn't look like it's moving towards resolution. So a prompting question I might ask in that situation is, I obviously sit down with them so I'm at their level, like I'm in the experience with them. They feel that I'm in the experience with them. And I ask, what has happened? And one speaks at a time. And each child gets to be heard, not made right or wrong, just literally heard in what's happened from each of their perspectives. Well, Charlie had the truck and I wanted the truck. And then, okay, Charlie, what happened? I was playing with the truck and Maddie took the truck off of me, and I want to play with the truck. I was playing with the truck. And sometimes even that, just asking them what happened and each of them being heard, all of a sudden the conflict disappears and they're okay, and they share and they go, oh, you can have the truck back, and they're laughing, and you kind of like, you're standing there dumbfounded, like, what just happened? All they needed was to be heard. Sometimes that's how simple it is. And then if not, you can keep asking guiding questions to lead them to resolution. So, okay, how did it make you feel? It made me feel sad. Hearing how their behavior makes each other feel. That's an opportunity for them to learn action and consequence. Okay, next time you want the truck, when Charlie's got the truck, what could you do differently that's more kind? I could ask, can I have that when you're finished? So it's really quite nuanced, as you can see, in how our ability to be the guide through the conflict and not operating from a space of wanting to control or make them wrong is actually what allows them to learn how to have healthy conflict resolution, which is really important as adults. I feel like, as adults, we're almost needing to relearn that.